What's up, everybody? Just giving people a little bit of time, just a couple of seconds, few seconds to filter into the live. But good morning to all of you. I realize on the replay, um, you all will have already filtered into the live by the time that you hear me saying this. So, um, thank you for watching this. If you are um, at another time other than on the live. Of course, it's always more fun when we're live and we're interacting with one another, but I appreciate the viewership either way. So, good morning, everyone. It's morning, isn't it? Yes, morning. Good morning, night crew. Welcome to another edition of Nandy After Dark. I am your host, your coach, your girl, Coach Nandy. That's right. That's right. Oh, yes, it's me. Good morning. Now, I wasn't going to go live today. I got a lot of things to do, lots of orders to pack. Orders are coming in. You guys are very, very grateful for your support. I'm not sure why this microphone is giving me all these different notifications, but as long as you guys can hear me, good morning. Let me go down the list and do a quick roll call. See who's all up in here on our carnival cruise, our meet and greet. Hold on a second. Let me see. I was talking to before I get into the roll call. I was talking to one of the teammates the other day, confirming her bag selections and all that stuff, and she said, "Nandy, I said something the other day." She said she was in her kitchen and she said something that I always say, and so I started laughing. I had no idea what she was going to say. I mean, I say a lot of things. So I said, "Well, what was it?" And she said she found herself in the kitchen doing something or looking for something. And she said, "Let me did see." I was cracking up at connected to the, I don't know why this mic is doing this. Good morning, Sawanda. Tabitha. Hold on, guys. Let me do something right quick. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hopefully we won't have any trouble. Hi, Miss Erin, Tabitha. Hi, Kenya, Lynn Nix, Linda Walker. Hi, Miss Dorsey. Hi, Miss Morton. Honey Mitchell. I haven't seen you in a while. Were you on Facebook, Joe? Hi, Miss Hamilton, Alicia Morgan, Beverly G. Hello. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Miss Williams. Hi, namesake. Margaret Carrie, sorry. Miss Bullock, D Baby. Hi, Miss Castleberry, Stephanie, Letitia, Sandra Jackson, Team Warriors. I ain't never seen you. Addie Cooley, hi. Hi, Lucretia, Kimberly. I only pause like that because you have a just something with your just something I noticed. I'll put it at that. Y'all don't need to know every damn thing. Stephanie Hampton, hi. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Crystal. Vanessa, hi. Hi, Brandon, Sharon Green, Linda Walker, Valerie Amos, hola. Miss Kane, hi. Terracotta, Tana, what's up? Mary Mason, hi, Miss Pullen, Miss Hamilton, Miss Hicks, Miss Hoaxie, sorry. Nandy, I finally got my notification. I stopped getting them about 2 weeks ago. I don't know what the hell Facebook be doing. I really don't. Honestly, I have a lot more followers behind the scenes than a number that they show up front. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea why. Sometimes you get your reminders, sometimes you don't. Why my numbers be looking crazy sometimes. I have no idea. All I know is I'm just showing up to entertain and titillate you guys and sometimes educate you. And also sometimes to get educated from you guys. You guys are some smart cookies. And so there's an ebb and flow of information between us, which I thoroughly appreciate and very much enjoy. So I don't know what the hell Facebook be doing behind the scenes. I'm in front of the camera, in front of the scenes though. So you guys make sure you hit the heart, the like, the smiley face button, please, the huggy emoji, the share button, please. Please. Miss Salazar, Tilo, hi. Hi, Miss Booker, Janice Williams. I can't say hi to everybody, but hi, Tracy. Oh, Tracy, I'm glad we had our conversation. You and your break. Got you squared away though, girl. Hi, Yvonne Harris Young, Timothy. Hi, Miss Kennard, Alicia. Listen, guys, it's the cruise ship as the background for me. Listen, they cruising. You know what I'm saying? They are cruising, and they just came back from Hawaii. And I'm not one to, I think people should take vacation. Boss lady take vacations a lot. Okay. I go creep over on her page to see what the hell's going on over there. I got you. Cause I want to know how I listen, I'm vested. Okay. I'm vested and invested. And I got you seasons. I want to know how it's going to all turn out. I don't know about you guys, but I'm rooting for I got you. I'm always rooting for good people. All right. And so I got you. I dip over there from time to time to see what they're doing, what with the comments and just maybe once a month, once every other month, something like that. But whenever I do dip over there, they on another damn vacation somewhere. Karina and her family be living the good life. Okay. They really do be. So I'm not one to tell somebody not to take vacation. I need a vacation, but I can't because I'm over here cashing checks, okay, and stepping on motherfucking necks. So that all can wait. I'm trying. I got bigger fish to fry. But so I believe that people should enjoy the fruits of their labor if you're laboring. But if you're not laboring, what? Anyway. I'm all for people going on vacation and all of that. But when you are newly married, okay, very new, less than a year in November, you just met, it just came up, you've only known each other for barely a year, a couple of days ago, yesterday, day before. When you're that new and you don't have a job, you don't have any type of security, like for real, financial security, you definitely need to be home doing the hard work to lay the foundation for the relationship, to lay the foundation for your financial security, meaning go work on the job, go to work. Say you claim you got these degrees, go to work. Carmen should be working on the truck. At minimum, that truck, the shrink wrap should be off and she should be ready to go. She should have done had 2 or 3 other trucks. Should have pimped that money, flipped that money, and turned it and bought other trucks and tricked it and turned it. But they didn't do any of that. Instead, they decided to eat, drink everything they saw and go, on cruises and fly here and do there and this, that, and the third, and have, that's weird to me. That's weird to me when you don't even know each other, but you have to constantly have the distraction of, other places and vacations around you, and you have to be in that atmosphere in order to even be halfway decent toward one another or halfway happy with one another. That's very weird to me. Very weird. Especially when you have 2 people again who have much work to do on the home front. And y'all just farting all around more than people who, you know what I'm saying, actually work for their money. Believe me, I'm not hating because baby, I can go anywhere, anytime, okay, that I want to. Certainly anywhere that they go. As I said, I think people should take vacations, but when you're this new in a relationship, is my point. You need to have your ass somewhere putting in the work to make sure that your foundation is solid. You know what I'm saying? On every front. But, they got to have the booze, the wine, the liquor, you know what I'm saying? The cruise ships, the airplanes, the hotels, the motels, they got to have all that. as a distraction, as noise, so that they don't have to, tolerate and deal with one another, in my opinion. And it's my show, so what I say goes. Um, let me see. Let me do a quick let me do a quick do some quick housekeeping. All right. Quick housekeeping, real quick. Let me take you down. All right. So everything that I say on this page is all allegations. It's all alleged. It's all allegedly. I don't know these people. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I come on here and give my opinion about the things that I see and the things that I hear. All right. And we're going to get into a little bit of, some of the things that I've been hearing lately about the possible mistreatment of, our beloved Rico. We're going to talk about that a little bit in a little bit. But anything that I say, even the possible abuse and what I'm saying, and misuse or whatever of Rico, these are all allegations. These are they don't even stem from me. I will let you know. I'm a straight shooter. I'll let you know. Yeah, this is what I think. These are my original thoughts. These don't stem from me. I've heard these things before, not just about Rico, but also about other people close to Carmen. Who she's abused on a regular basis. And so, we're going to talk about that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there when she supposedly beat the shit out of somebody. I wasn't there for that, or what she normally does. I'm not there for that. They're not in my life. They don't know what the hell I'm doing. They have no idea what I do, what I did, what I'm going to do, any of that. It's all opinions, allegations, my thoughts, your thoughts, our thoughts together. That's it. That's all. It's not the gospel, according to me or Luke. All right? All right. Also, on this page, we are very much so non-discriminatory. Y'all know who I am. I am Coach Nandy. I am from New York. I grew up around all kinds of people in a melting pot, around Blacks, of course, white people, age, all walks of life, all social, economical statuses, okay? All, education levels and, skills, abilities, non-abilities, all kinds of people, okay? All sexual orientation, straight, gay. I mean, the first time I saw a transgender female, okay, she was so beautiful. And I knew she was trans because she was too beautiful. She was so pretty. And I had to be about, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 years old. And I was so naive, at that time, even though, I grew up around New York, and I was naive to this because she looked like a straight up woman. The only thing that really gave her away was her height, her stature, right? She was very, very tall and, gorgeous, just beautiful. But there are always, I don't even know if I want to go down this road. I don't even know if I want to go down this road because y'all know I have an affinity for the community. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and go down this road because y'all already know what's up. I understand. So for some of the seniors who are watching, quite a few of you, and I appreciate every one of you. When I say seniors, I mean y'all some retired movers and shakers. Shit, I was talking. Anyway, I'm not gonna digress. Y'all are are with it, but some of the new terms for the LGBTQIA plus community may be lost on you or foreign to you. Okay, so there are some people in the trans community, in the LGBTQIA plus community who are trans, who look like what's called fish. All right. Fish is the term that's used for that community when you have, a trans woman who looks straight up like a femme, like a cis, what's called a cis femme, okay, or naturally born female, right? But I mean, I grew up around all these people. For me, no matter how pussy you are, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother slang term too. No matter how fish you are, you know what I'm saying? How pussy, there's always still a way that I am probably some other people too, not everyone, can still tell. There are certain things. Oh, yes, of course. It doesn't take anything away from the beauty, from the care that they take to blend and into the female community. It doesn't take any way. It doesn't diminish or diminish them in any way, shape, fashion, or form. But there's always a way to tell, no matter how pussy you think. You know what I'm saying? It is always a way to tell. But at the time, okay, when I was 15, I had not crafted, my eye wasn't as tidy as it is now. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as trained as it is now to know, regardless. Okay. And so I saw this. She was walking down, it was downtown Manhattan. And I was 15. It was on a weekend because I used to go to the museums, all the time. And I said, so we were walking, we wound up at the same light. I said to her, I said, wow, you're so pretty. Are you a man? And and she looked at me and she looked me up and down just to make sure that I wasn't like trying to fuck with her in any kind of way, which I clearly wasn't. And she understood that I wasn't, after looking at me and seeing the innocence in my question and, the admiration that I have for her. She knew that I wasn't like trying to fuck with her, because, they've always had it, people always trying to fuck with her. And she laughed and she was like, yes, I am. And she gave me a wink and then she walked on. Now I would, of course, but at that time, Anyway, I grew up around all kinds of people. Is what I'm trying to say. All right. And I don't give a damn who you are, what you like, what you don't like, who you love, who you don't love, what kind of ice cream you like, what you eat for dinner. That's not going to make me go to the toilet and relieve myself at all in any way, shape, fashion, form. So that's none of my business. Plus, I wasn't raised to be discriminatory against white people, Asians, anyone on this planet. I just wasn't raised like that. So, so when I say things about Carmen and Tay on this page, please know that it has nothing to do with their sexual orientation or preference or whatever it may be. All right. I'm talking about two thugs in the night. Okay. Two thugs in a pod who, you know what I'm saying? Who I give my opinion about, irregardless of their sexual orientation. All right. Let me say this about Carmen. I've heard a lot of things about Carmen. A lot of things about Carmen. Way before I even started my platform. Hold harmless. A lot of things about her way before I started this platform. And one of the main things that I've heard about Carmen was that she's always been abusive to her women, right? Verbally abusive, certainly. We've certainly heard lots of that in the comments, from her past relationship. We've heard about the verbal abuse. But other people there's always been rumblings of her physical abuse, her wrath, if you will. And I never spoke on it because, again, I'm one of those people, I don't bring everything to this platform that I hear. I'd be on here every day. I'd be on here several times a day, all day, every day, if I put everything up without holding it up to some type of a lens or holding it up to the light in some way. And so, but I'm hearing more and more from other people, you know what I'm saying? From people. Let me just put it like that. I will never say who, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you get on my page and you make a comment, that comment belongs to me. All right. Okay. So I have the right to, because this is a public page and this is my page, I have a right to repost that comment. I have a right to put that comment up in a picture collage if I want to do it or use it however I want to. You came onto my page and you made a comment, whoever it may be. I'm just saying in general. So, I see comments and I hear things and I have conversations with people. And, Carmen is She has a temper for sure. She has a temper. She's not you we've seen it many times. We've seen her lose her temper, with all kinds of people in different kinds of situations. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just at the casino, not at the casino, but the hotel where they were staying for their wedding. When she went to check in and the lady was trying to help her, and then the lady started telling her, "Well, you checked out of that big room you was in." Oh, she got pissed with that lady. I ain't asked you that. Why are you worried about that? Why are you worried about that room? And whatever, just do whatever. I mean, if you're getting all that amped up over somebody trying to help you, you know what I'm saying, in a professional setting on camera, I mean, it's not far fetched to believe some of the things that we're hearing about the abuse that she doles out to people in her care or under her charge, or in her circle. And it's come to my attention. And listen, I was home working on orders today. Okay, home here at the Hilton. I was here home working on orders today, and a couple of you guys sent me notifications about someone on another page saying, how bad was the abuse how bad is the abuse that Carmen, bestows upon Rico, basically. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and bring this out into the forefront and talk about this, because this is something that's very serious, you guys. I know we talk a lot we talk a lot on here. We joke a lot. You know what I'm saying? I take little jabs at Carmen and Tay. I might even respond to some of the, you know what I'm saying, some of the thirsty birds in the bushes who watch our show. And once in a while I might respond to something they say, or whatever. But this is very serious. This is verbal abuse and physical abuse is something that is very serious and should be reported and taken very seriously. Okay. Rico, as we know, and as I've said before, and as I've given my opinion about, he's an introvert. He's not he's a laid back person. And no matter what they're trying to tell us, he definitely needs someone to take care of him, because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. I mean, Carmen's paying all his bills, you know what I'm saying? Feeding him every day, cooking all his meals. I mean, unless she's fucking him, which I doubt. That means that she's his caregiver of a sort. Okay. And that's okay. Nothing's wrong with that. But when you abuse, I'm not saying that she does. I don't know that she does. I'm just saying what I've heard and giving my opinion about what I've heard. When you abuse people, your child, your spouse or girlfriends, your people in your care, this is something that is very, very, a lot of times, a lot of people overlook it like, oh, that's not my business. Or I don't know if that's happening, or, da, da, da. But it's everyone's business. I'll tell you a quick little tale. A good friend of mine, he lives out in California, and he was betrothed to someone in his religion. He's a Jehovah's Witness. He's been a Jehovah's Witness his whole life. Okay. And when he met the lady, okay, the lady lives in Chicago. She's from Chicago, and he's from California. And they never met in person. Their families knew each other. And when he finally got to meet her, she was massive. She was very, very, very heavy and very overweight. And that's not what he was told. So they were already, with these arranged marriages and all that kind of stuff, especially like, between religions and families, he went ahead with it, right? He was like, okay, she can lose weight, etc. Now, he was a virgin. All right. Let's be clear. He had never had sex. He took the religion very, very seriously, very much so a virgin, never had sex. And she supposedly was a virgin too. Okay. And I saw a picture of her. I knew right away she definitely wasn't a virgin. Anyway, this is what they told him. And so they get together, and they get married shortly thereafter. And she became immediately very verbally and physically abusive to him. Now, this man is not a fighter. He is a retired Navy veteran, young though. He's very young. He's like 40 something. And he's very soft spoken, well educated, several PhDs, that kind of person, just a brainiac, and very mild mannered. I've known this man over 25 years. I've never heard him curse once ever in life. Not once has he ever even said ass. He listens very carefully and intently when someone's speaking. He's very intentional with his words. He is definitely a unique person, a very different kind of person. So the person that he was betrothed to was complete opposite of him. Okay. She was very brash. She was very rude, very, you know what I'm saying, very outgoing, and all that kind of stuff, which he didn't know. She was acting all demure at the time. So anyway, they get married and she starts verbally abusing him. She starts physically abusing him. And they never, when he tried to have sex with her to consummate the marriage, he found out that he couldn't even have sex with her to consummate the marriage because she had all these big overgrown tumors inside of her uterus and outside of her uterus. It was terrible. She was bleeding everywhere. He couldn't even penetrate her. Okay. That's how big and massive the tumors were. And so he never was able to consummate the marriage. So he wasn't even getting pleased sexually in any kind of way, but he was being verbally abused by her. And then they would go to the Kingdom Hall, and guess what would happen? She would try to hold his hand, and this just infuriated him quietly. He had a quiet fury, right? He would never say anything, but she would grab at his hand and try to hold his hand and act like they were lovey-dovey and they were so in love. And, and as soon as they got in the car, she would start beating on him. And it was, I'm telling you, I didn't know any of this until after the fact or whatever. And, it took for him, he went to the Kingdom Hall and he told, the elders, this is what they called it, the Kingdom Hall. He told the elders about what was happening. And they told him, well, young man, unfortunately, you're just going to have to suck it up. They don't like, they told him to suck it up. And he knew that if he left, he would be disfellowshipped and what's called, what is it called? Not just disfellowshipped. It's, you will be, what is the word? It's a very specific word for it. It'll come to me in a second, but tired of the abuse and, just abuse, over and over months. And snatching food, kicking food out of his hand, literally with her foot, kicking it out his hand. And he would wake up and there would be blood all over the bed because, she had these tumors that she never told him about. It was a terrible, terrible arrangement. All right. And nobody knew what was happening to him because he kept it all to himself. And, except the elders, and that's his strict confidence. And so he suffered quietly while he was beat and tortured and almost murdered. And nobody even thought that she was doing that stuff to him at all. So listen, how he got away was one day she went to work and he stayed back and, told her he was going into the office a little bit later. They worked separate places. And when she left, he packed up all his stuff and he got a taxi cab. He left the keys on the table and he went straight to the airport and, got on the plane. He said that he was so afraid, he was petrified that she was going to go back to the house and catch him like getting into the cab or, making his escape, and how she basically probably would have murdered him at that point. And so, discommunicated. Is that what it is? It's something else. Disassociated. No, it's something else. It's what is it? It's it'll come to me. Anyway, but yeah, all those things too, but there's a more it's anyway, it'll come to me. So he was so afraid that she would go back to the house, she would forget something, she would backtrack, and he would be killed. And so he could not relax. He was so scared the entire way from the house all the way to the airport. He was just praying and he was just so afraid of this tyrant. And he said he did not breathe a sigh of relief until the plane actually rolled down the runway. Okay, that's when he was finally like, and so people definitely suffer in silence. All right, and men can be abused by women. It happens all the time. So I'm just bringing some awareness to it. I'm not necessarily saying that it's happening to Rico. I don't know, but I've certainly heard it over many times. In fact, let me share this with you guys right quick. Let me see if I have it pulled up. Hold on. Yeah, excommunicated. I already said that one. I said excommunicated, but it's something else too. You will be what's the terminology? It's it's right on the tip of my tongue. I know it's excommunicated. That I already said. It's another terminology that they use though. It's it'll come to me. So let me show you guys some of what some other people are also saying about this whole Rico situation. Let me see. That's not the one that I want. No, it's not any of those things. Disfellowship, thank you. But I think I said disfellowship. It's something else. It's disfellowship is definitely yeah, it's disfellowshipped. I think I said disfellowshipped, but there's another term for it too. When you are it's not just disfellowship. It's what is it called? Because you can't rejoin the Kingdom Hall once this happens. Like everyone that you've ever known, and this happened to him. It was a big deal for him to leave Chicago and leave that situation because every person he's ever known his entire life from birth that he's grew up with in this religion, like family, literally, families would eat over each other's homes. And, he tutored so many of their children, and they all literally, when he went to tell them that he was leaving, the witness, leaving the witness program, leaving the religion, none of them even opened their doors. They can't even talk. They couldn't talk to him at all. At all. They could not talk. That is part of the rules. You can't talk to the people, even his own mother. Like the communication was very limited and strained in that regard. But other people that he'd known his entire life, they treated him like they literally never even seen him before. So, no, shun's not the word. It's something else. Let me see. Let me bring this up right quick. So Rico is we talk about Rico over here, but we don't talk about him in a negative way. We discuss him, and sometimes that's not always very pleasant with anything that you're discussing about someone. But here it is right here. I'll have to call him later. I know it's disfellowship. We talked about disfellowshipped and all of that stuff, but it's something. There's another terminology that I cannot think of right now, but it is. He was disfellowship too, of course. Here it is right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some comments from people who have basically been responding to like this comment that's been out there today about Rico being abused. All right. And people have heard it too, which is why again I'm even bringing it up and bringing light.
I'm happy. Leave me alone.
Hold on, let me take this down. So I put a few things together. Let me put it like this. There we go. There we go. So this is just some of the stuff.
I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone.
Hold on a
I'm
second.
happy. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I'm happy. Leave me
So
alone.
let
I'm
me
happy.
take
Leave me alone.
you down
I'm
for a second.
happy.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
So some of the
I'm
comments
happy.
that came in
Leave me alone.
today,
I'm happy.
in
Leave me alone.
response to
I'm
the whole
happy.
Rico being
Leave me
abused
alone.
was
I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm
Michelle
happy.
Hightower
Leave
Gray
me alone.
said,
I'm
it was
happy.
alleged that
Leave
this
me
happened
alone.
while he
I'm
lived in
happy.
Carmen's
Leave me
basement
alone. I'm
back in
happy.
Marietta with the
Leave
green
me alone.
kitchen. I
I'm
know plenty
happy.
of
Leave me alone.
information, but
I'm
I'm
happy.
not getting
Leave
ahead
me
of
alone.
Nandy right
I'm
now.
happy.
I
Leave
wouldn't
me
doubt
alone.
it
I'm
if
happy.
it has not
Leave me
stopped
alone.
in
I'm
Houston.
happy. Leave me alone. I'm
Listen to
happy.
the way she
Leave
talks
me
to
alone.
him and
I'm
treats
happy.
him on her
Leave me
lives. I
alone.
guarantee
I'm
it's
happy.
worse when the
Leave me
cameras
alone.
are not
I'm
on.
happy. Leave me alone.
And
I'm
then someone
happy.
else said, when the
Leave me
worthies
alone.
addressed
I'm
Carmen and
happy.
Tay about the
Leave me
dimple,
alone. I'm
someone in the
happy.
comments
Leave
asked
me
if they
alone.
thought Rico
I'm
was
happy.
safe.
Leave me alone. I'm
And
happy. Leave me
Charette said
alone.
no.
I'm happy. Leave me
You
alone.
can't see that
I'm
part of the
happy.
comment, but it
Leave
is
me
there.
alone.
It's covered up by
I'm
this one.
happy.
And then
Leave me
someone else
alone.
said he
I'm
always
happy.
has a
Leave
look
me
of
alone.
fear.
I'm happy.
So
Leave me
this
alone.
video
I'm
right
happy.
here, I don't know
Leave
if you
me
guys can
alone.
hear it.
I'm happy. Leave me
This is the
alone.
video
I'm
of
happy.
Rico
Leave me
when
alone.
Carmen,
I'm
this is
happy.
the
Leave
infamous
me
I'm
alone.
happy, leave
I'm
me
happy.
alone.
Leave me
Okay.
alone.
This
I'm
is when
happy.
Carmen
Leave me
was
alone. I'm happy.
pissed
Leave
at
me alone.
Nikki,
I'm happy. Leave me
for whatever
alone.
reason,
I'm
she's always
happy.
pissed at Nikki.
Leave me alone. I'm
And
happy.
Nikki
Leave
had
me
really
alone.
pissed her
I'm
off
happy.
this
Leave
particular
me
time. And she
alone.
had went on
I'm
that rant,
happy.
remember?
Leave me alone.
With the
I'm
fake ass
happy.
laugh and all
Leave me
that when she
alone.
first got the
I'm
baby
happy.
teeth and
Leave
shit.
me alone.
And
I'm
she
happy.
was
Leave
trying
me
to convince
alone.
us that
I'm
Rico was
happy.
good. And she
Leave
was
me
like, Rico,
alone.
tell him,
I'm
tell him.
happy. Leave me
And
alone.
as I think
I'm
about it,
happy.
Rico looks like the
Leave me
hostage
alone.
in this
I'm
video right
happy.
here. Listen
Leave
to
me
him.
alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone.
I put it on
I'm
loop for you
happy.
guys.
Leave me
I'm
alone.
happy.
I'm
Leave me
happy.
alone.
Leave me alone.
And look at
I'm
Carmen. She's
happy.
right here.
Leave me
She
alone.
has the camera
I'm
on her.
happy.
She's right,
Leave me alone.
she's right
I'm
just
happy.
out of the
Leave
shot
me alone.
slightly.
I'm happy.
And
Leave me alone. I'm happy.
she wanted
Leave
to
me
make
alone.
sure that
I'm
we
happy.
were
Leave me
hearing
alone.
from him.
I'm
She
happy.
coerced
Leave
him
me
to
alone.
say,
I'm
tell him you
happy.
happy,
Leave
tell him
me
you
alone.
happy,
I'm
whatever.
happy.
And you can
Leave me
see that.
alone.
You can hear
I'm
it in his
happy.
tone
Leave me
to
alone.
me. I
I'm
mean, we
happy.
all
Leave me
flipped this at
alone.
the time that we
I'm
saw it.
happy. Leave me
But
alone.
this is
I'm happy.
classic, and I'm not
Leave
saying
me
that
alone.
Carmen's doing this to
I'm
him. I'm
happy.
not. Maybe
Leave
she's
me
taking
alone.
excellent care of him.
I'm
I don't
happy.
fucking know.
Leave me alone. I'm
But
happy.
I do
Leave
know
me
that when
alone.
abuse
I'm
occurs, this
happy.
is
Leave me
classic
alone.
abuse
I'm
101.
happy.
Put them on
Leave me
camera,
alone. I'm
put them in front
happy.
of their family,
Leave
put
me
them in front
alone.
of their
I'm
friends,
happy.
take them
Leave me
outside and let
alone.
people
I'm
see,
happy.
how
Leave me
happy
alone.
they are.
I'm
You
happy.
know what I'm saying?
Leave
How
me
happy I
alone.
want them to
I'm
think,
happy. Leave
want
me
people to
alone.
think they are.
I'm
So,
happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Leave me
let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Some people's let's see. I don't believe it is physical, but the tone in her voice sometimes he is holding that camera lets me know that if he wasn't on camera, she would be very ugly to him. Yes, apostate. Thank you, Kenya. They will say you've turned apostate. Thank you, Kenya. Kenya, you're a Jehovah's Witness because all these people coming up with all these names, asking all their family members. I know it's disfellowshipped and excommunicated and all that. Really, disfellowshipped is, the technical term, but they also say that you're now an apostate. You've turned apostate. Thank you for that, Kenya. Thank you, because that's the word that I was looking for, that they use when people, turn their back on the religion and you can't go back. Once you've turned apostate. Thank you, Kenya. That's the word. Crystal said Carmen is definitely setting herself up to be arrested. No, but Lisa, you about to get blocked because y'all know not to be putting anybody's names on here at all. I don't even know why y'all even be trying these days. I have no idea why y'all would even do it. This is very well established, Lisa Barnes. He may say he's happy, but he never looks that way. Listen, different people have different looks. You know what I'm saying? What's happy? What's happy? You know what I'm saying? That's a relative term. That's subjective. Some people don't smile outwardly. You know what I'm saying? But I get this. Listening to Carmen the other day talking to Ashley with such malice in her voice and not a tender undertone, any of that. And even at one point, she was like, "Well, fine, go over there. Let somebody else promote you. Then go do that. Go over there and let somebody else do it." And Ashley was like, "No, mom, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say." She kept talking over and kept telling her to go over there and be with the ops. Then, I mean, Carmen is she's a loose cannon for sure. From my observation, she's a loose cannon, and she's not emotionally mature at all, and then like not even remotely. So she again, we talked about this yesterday. She's in a state of arrested development. She has like the mental capacity and emotional control of like a 10-year-old, a prepubescent child, 10 to 12 years old, in my personal and professional opinion. Yeah, I said it. It's true. Um, and so I don't expect her to, to behave like a rational adult. But she also knows right from, she's old enough to know right from wrong. She's 60. And she knows it's wrong the way she should know it was wrong the way she was talking to her daughter and letting everybody gang up on her the other day. And then using that crying manipulation tool about how I'm your mother, I would never do this and do that. And then in the next tone, she's talking real gully to her. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, it's just emotional immaturity and a whole bunch of other things piled on top of it. But this needs to be investigated by a social worker, someone said. It was a couple of people saying that it's already, like it's been reported. Listen, when you report things, whatever it may be, it takes some time to do it, for things to get done, whatever it may be. If you make a police report, on people, that takes time. It takes investigation. It takes resources. You know what I'm saying? Then there's things have to be prioritized within different departments. If you report something to a social worker because you're in fear of someone, a child or whomever, these things take time. You don't just report it and something happens right away. So from what I'm hearing, it's been reported. Not by me though, but I've heard that it's been reported. Hi, Leslie. Let's see. Is he autistic? Yes, I believe. Yes, I think. Yes, he's on the spectrum. That's my opinion. I mean, yeah. And again, I'm not saying that in any way. I'm answering your question. I mean, why do you have that? You can assess the situation. It's pretty easy to do. Carmen was terrible, embarrassing, and very rude. Carmen's illiterate and ignorant and uncouth. She's a narcissist. That would be Tay. Crook is a disgusting excuse of a human being for how she spoke to Ashley or took to speak to her only child. I agree with that. She's passive aggressive. No, Carmen's not passive aggressive. She's aggressive aggressive, except when it comes to Tay. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me say this piece too. Because I done told y'all what I think about Carmen. I think she's a tyrant. I think she verbally and physically abuses people in her charge, her care, and her circle, etc. But I will tell you this too. I don't think that she's gonna be whooping on little Scrappy's ass. That's what I can tell you. All that ass whooping and ass kicking, and you know what I'm saying, and talking shit too, and Little Scrappy gonna give her a run for her money for sure. Definitely. And I'm sure they done got into a couple of little scuffles. Definitely. Yeah. But Tay strikes me as the type of person, she loves strife. She loves conflict. She loves to, you know what I'm saying, fight to the point where she got to Baker act herself to get a nigga back in the house. That's what she does. So, you know what I'm saying? Carmen's, tendency and Carmen whole, liking to fight and you know what I'm saying, and talking grimy and being slimy, being the person she is, that Tay's used to that. She likes that. You know what I'm saying? She done got into all kinds of situations with previous lovers and exes and et cetera, et cetera. Tay likes shit like that. You can see how she talks to Carmen. She orders her around. She bosses her around. She talks down to her. She throws her under the bus every chance she gets. It's just ridiculous. But the other day, she tried to convince us, not the other day when I showed you the video, she tried to convince us that I'm not controlling. Oh no, I'm very submissive and all this bullshit. Oh, she would never Terry would never tell me what to do. She respects me being in charge of the relationship. She's sassy, but she respects me being in charge of this relationship, and I give her anything when she like that. I said, this was days after they met on the balcony. Carmen, she's in an arrested state of development. This is what young kids do. You know what I'm saying? Young teenage kids, prepubescent kids do when they meet someone they like. You know what I'm saying? That they're smitten with. They they they're all in. They're all gas, no brakes. That's that puppy love. You know what I'm saying? Carmen she's an old fool. That's it. That's all. She's an old fool. Let's see. She got him to go live against her daughter also. Correct. Hi, Valerie. Lois Williams said Carmen is upset because Ashley made the decision to stand by Boss Lady instead of quitting like Rico did. Yep. Well, it's that, and it's more than that too. You're right, Miss Lois. It is that. Let me show it again. It's it's a combination of things. It's that Ashley stayed at I Got You, and that you know Ashley knows what's up with Tay. Ashley doesn't like Tay. She never liked. I don't know. This is my opinion. Ashley knew what was up with Tay from the dickhead, and and Carmen, that causes a problem because see Tay knows that everybody's watching her, and she knew that Carmen was not smart, but she knew that smart people would be watching. We, us, the world, the rest of us, we'd be watching and we'd be assessing the situation as we are ongoing. And she knew that a lot of us would know what was up, but she didn't give a fuck. Tay is a thug. She's a thug, and she's thorough with her shit. She's definitely not the type to she's not backing down. She hasn't backed down. She hasn't slowed down or tried to, no. Tay has gotten more as time revealed, all those layers of all that fake laughing of, and all that coyness, that shit just start falling away. And now we have the real Tay. And Tay don't care who knows what she's doing and who sees what she's doing. She's doing it right in front of our faces. And she's gonna keep doing it until she get everything that she wants and desires. And like her ex, Mr. Mobley, told me, she gonna use and abuse her until there's nothing else left to use. Because let's face it, that's what she would afford to begin with. Why would Tay be with someone like Carmen? Is it for the looks? Definitely not. Is it because she has, you know what I'm saying, nice facial street features, or, you know what I'm saying, good hygiene? No, it's none of that. None of that at all. We already know what it was for, but I'm not going down that route today. I've been down it many times, and you all know what's up. Miss Jackson said it was mighty strange that he was just on the live, and then all of a sudden she said that he was back at his apartment. Right. She didn't want him to come back on the live. She was afraid of what he may have said on the live. I feel like little Scrappy is already laying hands on Grandpappy. Yeah. I'll tell you this. I don't know who's winning, you know what I'm saying, the brawl, but I believe they definitely have had some scraps. Definitely. They've been scrapping. Definitely. Carmen and Tay, that is. She's definitely scared of Took. I don't know that she's scared of her from a physical standpoint as much as she knows that Tay is her last. That's why I call her Took. not take. She take it. She done took it all. She she knows that she doesn't have anywhere to fall back on, any recourse, any support system. She doesn't have any of that. So she has to abide by Tay's rules. And I think that that is a scary, scary thing for anyone to have to deal with. Yes, she does. She's sick in the head. My brother is on the spectrum, and it's true he always falls head first in love. Listen, I don't know that it's a spectrum thing to fall head first in love. And then it may be as much in Carmen and Tay's case is it's more that now y'all in the LGBTQIA community, correct me if I'm wrong, but usually relationships go really quickly in the LGBTQIA plus community, usually, like you meet and then 3 days later y'all living together. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's some of that. I think it's some of that. I think it's the fact that again Carmen she forsook everyone, okay, and just to gain Tay. But what does it profit a man? Y'all know the rest. Yep. Let's see. She talks to Crook disrespectfully to a point it's awkward. She has to have the last say in everything. That's not healthy. Oh yeah. And you heard Carmen in the video that I showed you guys the other night. I'll show it again. I'm happy to show it again. Saying that Terry, she respects my she respects that that I'm in control of the relationship, some shit like that, something like that. She respects that I'm in charge of the relationship. I'm the head. She respects that I'm the head of the relationship, and no, she doesn't. See, that's what you thought because this was only a couple of days after they met. And Tay was sitting right there, soaking it all up, eating it all up, knowing she was a demon inside. And Tay don't respect you as the head of the relationship. Tay is the head of that relationship. You know now. You didn't know that then, but you know it now. We all see it. And Tay definitely has to always have the last say. But didn't she fire Ash? That's a whole nother situation. I didn't have a page at that point when they were doing that. I had a small group back when that all happened, when Ashley, and Carmen, the whole thing of Ashley left the house, and then Carmen was like, well, that means you quit. And Ashley was like, well, you fired me, all that. And then the text messages came out, you know what I'm saying? The group text message between all of them, all that kind of stuff. I ain't going back down that road. That's too far. That's too far gone. Hi, Stephanie Wilburn. Good morning to you. Miss Delaney says she's abusive by not taking him back to Atlanta to visit his friends. They leave. She has never suggested to take him back to visit. It's always Repo is doing big things in Houston. Right. That's a good point. Miss Pullen says she's not putting her paws on Little Scrappy. She's afraid of her leaving. That's true. I truly wish that I could have seen that video with Mr. Hiddle behind the world. I don't know what that means, but I know you're not posting names on him, Miss Pullen. Now, Miss Pullen, I like you, and we cool. And you're one of my respected elders, but I'll talk about your motherfucking potato salad too. Don't do it. Please don't post names. Y'all know better. Ashley stood on the side of what's right and has responsibilities paid, so quitting a disloyal POS like Crook wasn't a realistic option. CCRN, I've never seen you before on this page. And I'm not going to kick you out because you have an opposing opinion. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're respectable with it and you know what's up. over here. Um, but you said I don't like how she put Carmen down on live. Who put Carmen down on live? Ashley? Um, Chef. I don't know who Chef is. You talking about Cook Carmen? Cook's always uplifting her, always saying how amazing woman she is. Oh, you must be talking about Tay. You talking about Tay? Oh, okay. Because you didn't put it. You put Carmen's name in here, but you didn't. We're talking about Carmen and Ashley right now. So okay. So you saying Tay is always putting Carmen down? How not always, but how Tay put Carmen down on live, and Carmen's always saying how amazing a woman she is. That's because Tay is very self-serving. Tay is y'all will see. Let's see. No, Miss Hoaxy, it was apostate was the word I was looking for. Thank you though. Um Nandy, Took is a manipulator and a verbal abuser. Took? Oh wow. And Grandpappy will take it because she wants to be loved. And that right there, you just gave the benediction. That's exactly right. Timothy Bell said, "Hi, Timothy. I honestly think they used the fact that Rico don't like flying to justify why he didn't attend the wedding. Actually, Took didn't want him there. She do not like him at all." Well, she claimed the other day they pressured him and put him on the spot. He talking about something he loved to how you get along with Tay. Why the fuck you even gotta even ask a question like that? The fact that you even have to ask that question is telling of so many things. I like Tay. He said it there. I like Tay. I love Tay. Okay. Okay, boy. Um, let's see. Miss Rochelle said, "Am I the only one who thinks Took gave Crook the black eye, then blamed it on the dental surgery?" I think that the black eye came from the dental surgery because that can happen. And if you remember when we had the dental office in Cancun that I supposedly paid this $1 million successful, credentialed, well established, you know what I'm saying, practice. What can I offer them? What kind of money can I pay them to lie on Carmen? She paid them, they lying. Look at them. This is like this nothing but lying. She paid them to say that. What the fuck could I pay? I thought I was broken homeless. How am I paying a multi-million-dollar dental practice to talk shit about you? Come pick one. Fuck out of here. So no, I don't. I think she got that. I asked when they were on our live if that is something that happens, right? Because we wanted to know. It wasn't just to expose all the lies Carmen was telling about them that I was trying to get to in the cover. I really wanted to know, some of the procedures and some of the side effects of some of the procedures because I have 2 implants, but I didn't go through like black eyes and stuff. So I did ask them about that, and they did say it's not common, but it can happen. But Carmen has had a black eye since that a couple of times, and I pointed it out to you guys. I've even circled it on some lives. So Scrappy definitely is appalled by Tay is appalled by Carmen. She can't stand her touching her, certainly not kissing her, and damn sure not trying to make love to her in any kind of way. Yuck. And Carmen she knows this, at this point by now, and she's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. All right. Her name is Took. Took is on a mission. She's going to get everything Carmen promised her, even if Carmen has to beg, borrow, and steal to get it. I agree. Someone said, "Oh no, not no good hygiene." Oh yes, just Smitty. Someone said, Miss Netta Bowtie Johnson, very fast and lesbian style. I'm a witness. Easy to manipulate someone, especially someone with low self-esteem. You know what I mean? I wonder if the rent or house note is paid up for the year. No one's working, and sooner or later funds will be out. Scrappy want but Crook name on the house. Scrappy won't put Carmen's name's not on that house. It's not gonna be anytime soon. Trust me. Crook has always been desperate for a female. If you've watched her over the years, you've seen her run through women. You've seen her run through some women. You've seen her abuse some women. You've seen women run from her. You've seen her trick her money up on hoes. You've seen it if you followed it. See, the thing about a lot of these platforms and Tay, um, and to some degree, Carmen knows that we've been following her, but a lot of them don't realize we've seen Carmen go through the changes, and a lot of you have seen even more than I have. Because sometimes I'll be speaking and I'll be like, "Nah, that's not. There was this one, and it was this girlfriend. Oh, this was before that one. No, that was Alana, or that was this or that. Y'all definitely keep me straight because you guys have been following her. You know what I'm saying, for a long, long time, like a decade." And so people don't understand that you're going to have an opinion about someone, especially someone who considers themselves to be a celebrity. You're going to have an opinion about them when they get into a relationship with someone and things don't seem quite right. You're going to have your opinions, and you may even create a platform like I did. It's perfectly normal when you've been following someone and you see they're headed down the path of destruction and they have ignored every red flag, every warning from everyone around them who wants nothing from them but the best, like her daughter, her friends, her family, Carmen's, and even the person's mother that she's married to. Now, Tay's mom went on record and told us all about Tay and who she is and who she's not and what kind of person she is. Her husband's told us all about. So, of course, we're going to have opinions about her. I don't know why this is so far fetched and why people think it's a big deal. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's yeah, this is part for the course for someone who's been following someone for a long time and now their life is up shit's creek. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that shit. Um, if Cook Carmen could crawl up her ass, she would. She act like she ain't used to a woman. She's not. Listen, this is what she said about Tay, which was a bold-faced lie. Carmen lies about everything. She gonna say, I ain't never heard. She was talking to Kim. Kim, I ain't never had a woman educated before. I ain't never had a woman graduated from college. This is my first woman to graduate from college I ever had. You a damn lie. Because Stephanie, your ex-wife, is a nurse. And that means she would have had to graduate from college. I think she's a BSN if I'm not mistaken. Took looks at Grandpappy and you can tell she doesn't like any kind of affection from her. Those little pecks on the lips, that's all Took's willing to give. Just Mitty said, Grandpappy will get all her karma from dealing with little Scrappy. Ooh. Valerie gave us a sage word of advice. She said, Nandy, what looks good to you is not good for you. You're right about that. And said, yes, she fired Ashley. Good morning, Victoria Winters. Slim Down Tammy said Crook couldn't have never spoke to Take's son like that. No. And she wouldn't speak to Carmen was on record the other day telling my son, oh man, I gotta catch up with Ab. I gotta hang out with my son. I gotta spend some time with my son. I love him. I love my son. And I was looking at the screen like, what? You should be over here trying to mend fences with your daughter and your granddaughter. But okay, girl. Rochelle Brown said in her mind, she's the head of everything and everybody. Boom, right there. That's exactly right. Took thinks she is the smartest person, the slickest person, you know what I'm saying? The shystiest, you know what I'm saying? You not. And this is all going to blow up because Carmen does want to be the head of the relationship. I mean, that's her whole persona that she tries to, pretend like she's this stud. And I mean, y'all let me know in the comments. Last I checked, and I'm not saying in every case in the world, don't do it. I'm not painting it with a broad, you know what I'm saying, stroke. What I'm saying is, by and large, last time I knew, unless y'all tell me something different, you in the community, let me know. I'm trying to see something. Last time I checked, two studs can't be in a relationship together. Again, I'm not saying in every case across the board in the world. As a general rule, is what I'm saying, by and large. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me show you guys another video. Okay. So you all know that let me take these two down. Take you down. So this is interesting to me. So Carmen's on the cruise the other day, as you all know, and as we're discussing and we've discussed. And on the cruise ship, she takes some time to herself. Let me cue it up. Is it on here? I think it is on here. On this one. If it's not, that's okay. I know where it is. Carmen takes some time on the cruise ship to go to the spa. Now, if you've ever been on a cruise ships are very fun. All right. There's so many things to go. You don't even have to get off at, the different ports. You can stay on a cruise ship. You could totally stay on there and still can't do everything that there is to do on a cruise ship. There's something for everyone to do on a cruise. And, Carmen is, I know she's a gambler. She loves gambling and all that stuff, but she took some time out to do something for herself the other day. And I thought it was interesting for a number of different reasons. Let me show you and then we'll talk about it. Let me show you and then we will talk about it. Okay. Hold
on. We're actually on the Carnival Breeze right now. We're on the Breeze.
Every time I take pictures, my boss says again.
Look at all these products.
No, I want you to. This is the exfoliator that I use.
Wow.
It has got lime ginger salt. It softens, peel off the dead skin.
Okay.
Make your feet smooth and glow. You see?
Okay.
Glow.
Okay.
So this is another fragrance.
This is what you rub, like the salt scrub. Okay.
So this one is your friend. You use it every time.
Okay.
And then your feet will always thank you.
Okay.
This will soften the whole body, your legs.
Okay. Oh, that's the oil.
This is the moisturizer, sun protection, and soft.
That smells good. Yeah. So put that on my feet and legs every day.
This one you apply, you go to your bath, exfoliate, and then you apply.
Okay. What do I do with that one?
This is the body cream. You apply everywhere up to your feet.
Okay.
It gives your feet smell nice deodorant.
Okay.
Softens.
Okay.
All these ingredients here, they will make your feet good. So here you choose which one do you like between this and this.
Okay, so this is what's the difference in this again?
This has got ginger, lemon salt. This is only salt.
Okay. And so this is
this
just a
is
rub.
softens, peels, and nourish.
Okay. Give me this one.
Don't forget to use it, please.
I will not.
Next time when you come, you'll be coming with a new song.
All right.
Irene.
All right. Happy feet.
Yeah. So let me prepare your sleep.
Okay.
Ooh, that lady said, let me take some time. That lady was off the clock, probably. That lady was off the clock and took time, her personal time, to let her know this is what you do to heal these gout-infested, neglected ass ankles of yours, okay? And this is interesting to me for a couple of different reasons. Let me put it back up right quick. Let me see. You know, sometimes it be playing games when you try to put it back. Listen. The lady is showing Carmen a scrub to scrub the dead skin off of her feet. Carmen's daughter sells scrubs. Now, I don't know the name of them. I don't know all that. I'm not even being funny on God. I really don't. I just know loosely that she sells scrubs and stuff, you know, the Victoria's Earth stuff. And I don't know what those are. I don't know the categories. I don't know this and that. I don't know that. That's not even important for what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying is her own daughter sells these same type of products. Why can't you go and buy this from your daughter? I don't understand. And this is information you should already know because you should have been following your daughter. You should know what these types of products do. The fact that this lady had to sit here and give you a whole dissertation on scrubs and how to scrub your feet and when to do it and how often to do it and to do this and to do that is it's trifling to me because you should be supporting your daughter and buying. You shouldn't even have to buy. You should never buy a scrub from anybody else other than your daughter ever because she has the products. Why the hell are you going out? Crook's daughter products probably much better than what she had. Exactly. Angela said she sounds so dumb. She might be back at Chili's working soon. I mean, she could take Rico with her. Why isn't Rico working at? Oh, she needs him to hold the camera. My bad. I'm not even being funny. That was a legit question. 13 shoes. She need 5 more of those. Cook's daughter probably worked more. Daughter's products probably work much better than what she had. Happy Feet. She been watching. Oh, she's watching now. Timothy said her feet will require surgery. None of that shit will work. Oh my God. Someone said, okay, she must have ashes feet on her cruise. Ashy feet on her cruise. I ain't even gonna get into that because I can go down so many routes with that. Getting those cankles together. Wow. Nandy, grandpa is taking notes about those feet. Yes, because I mean they look terrible. Let me see. That's going to be a gift for whomever it is that Crook goes to visit every other month in Atlanta. Ooh, no, she need to use. This is something she definitely need to use. I mean, it's not going to get her feet. It's not going to bring her ankles and her skin and all that back to life, but it is a step in the right direction, literally and figuratively. She says she bought some, but I bet Scrappy made her throw it out. Oh, you think so? Wow. Don't forget she needs that real. Yesterday I was saying, I mean, y'all were in Hawaii. Why didn't you just take her up as an offering? You know what I'm saying? Like how the Greeks used to do and shit. Take her up an offering in a volcano. Put that ankle up there on that shrine. Let that volcanic ash rain down on that shit. Something. Benedict Carr said, I finally got to see you live in 2 months. Yay. I'm up preparing Sunday dinner. What are you cooking? What are y'all cooking for dinner tomorrow? I want to know. I'm trying to see something. Who in Atlanta? Close to me. Listen, you in Atlanta and you close to me and you invite me for dinner. Listen, I was thinking about doing this segment, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to some other teammates the other day, and I ran it past them. Going and spending time. Why not now? Because I got to get all these orders out and stuff like that. But going to you guys' homes and having dinner with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or spending like the weekend or something like that. And just kicking it and letting everybody see how you live, and you know what I'm saying, and just us chit-chatting and maybe going out and doing some like something fun over the weekend or whatever. That should have to be like after the end of the year, because right now I got a lot going on. But you preparing Sunday dinner made me think of what I was already thinking of, and I shared with someone about a segment on doing that. Somebody says she needs a damn sandblaster for those crocodiles. Oh my God. She needs something for her neck. Oof. Bernadette Carr, what you cooking for dinner? That's something her wife should have taken care of. You're right. You absolutely right about that, Miss Betty. I want short ribs. Ooh, beef short ribs are so good. They're expensive when you go to the restaurant, though. You go to the restaurant, you get beef short ribs, expect your bill to be about $65, $70 because of the bone that's in the beef short ribs. When they buy them from the butcher and they have that bone in it, the bone weighs a lot. And that is what drives up the cost of beef short ribs. Cut my damn bone. Buy my ribs without the bone in them. I'm okay with that. They won't do that though. Somebody else said that ankle needs to be sandblasted. She needs some armor oil to shine those ankles up. Oh my God. Let me see. Lamb. Ooh, lamb. You had me at lamb. Lamb chops, spinach, and red potatoes. Did you get your lamb chops from Costco? Costco has the most delectable red potatoes. The little small baby ones. Those are excellent, you guys. And they're good. They're like they on the back they say creamy potatoes. They're delicious. And those are really good to put in green beans. I love green beans and potatoes, the kind that you snap in half. I love green beans and potatoes. And I don't cook my green beans like how my grandmother cooked hers with like the smoked turkey in it and blah, 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 blah. I do mine a little different. I saute, some garlic and, other things, the Holy Trinity, and put that in the pot and, some other things. Saute that down, some onions too. Saute that down. Throw of course, season it and then season my green beans, throw them in there. And put not a lot of water. Like I don't boil my green beans. I saute them up with those onions and the Holy Trinity and the garlic and and they be good. They be good as hell. And throw the potatoes in there. So good. So good. Oh shit. Let me see what Bernadette cooking. Bernadette says she's making pig's feet, collard greens, baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, muffins, cube steak, and gravy, and ice cold sweet tea. You're welcome every Sunday. Who you cooking all that for? Miss Carr, come on now. That sounds like something out of Soul Food Big Mama house. How can we know if Cook doesn't give those fabulous recipes anymore? How can we cook now if Cook doesn't give us? You could just Google like everybody. That's all she's doing. Yeah, that's all she's doing. She's just Googling. Go follow Chef Dorian. She's awesome. She came on our show. She was in the comments. She cooks stuff all the time. I don't know about all the time, but she's definitely has recipes and stuff on her page. I'm going to dinner at a Mexican restaurant. Hola, you gonna speak Spanish? Let's see. Miss Marvette is cooking cabbage. I love cabbage. Cabbage and barbecue chicken, classic, together with cornbread. Ugh. Cabbage, stewed potatoes. Stewed potatoes? What? Stewed potatoes or stewed tomatoes? Stewed potatoes, meatloaf, fried chicken, and cornbread. Damn. You fry your green beans? You fry them how? Like fry or saute fry? Bernadette, sounds good. I gave my Costco list to 2 people, so maybe I will have my crab cakes and mashed potatoes by tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Grilled pork chops. Miss Green said grilled pork chops, Spanish rice, and leftover greens and cornbread. Wow, yum. That sounds good. That sounds absolutely delectable. I got a message from Miss Julie. Miss Julie, if you're watching this, I did get your message. I got your order too. Listen, guys. Somebody said, Miss Betty said, Bernadette, is it gonna last all week? All that food that you cook. She says she's cooking for her daughter, grandkids, husband, and herself. I'm cooking oxtails. Oh my God. Oxtails, turnip, and mustard greens, and mac and cheese. Gnocchi. Potatoes. Okay, stewed potatoes. Okay. Sauteed, fried. Okay, got it. Tana's cooking garlic cheese, baked oysters. Y'all just be making up shit. Y'all just be saying anything. Y'all just be saying any damn thing. I'm just playing. Garlic baked oysters, baked potatoes, homemade coleslaw, sauteed scallops, and sweet potato pie. Damn. Wow. Meatloaf, green beans, and red potatoes. Now y'all gonna make me feel like I need to cook something. I want some fried green tomatoes. They always go and stay longer on vacation. Do you think they are going to have to throw them off the ship? Why did they extend their thing? Grilling hamburgers, hot dogs, and pork steaks, serving with potatoes, salad, and baked beans. That sounds delicious. That sounds really good. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I will just grill like kibasi sausage and have some potato salad straight from Costco. I told y'all that Costco potato salad is good as hell. It has red potatoes in it. It's good. It has celery, mustard, and it's like how we make our potato salad. Almost, not quite, but it's good. It's a good substitute, I promise. They only have one at Costco, so you don't need to. I don't know the name. They only have one. It's really delicious. Let me see. Egg. Does their potato salad have egg in it? No, but I do put egg in my potato salad for sure. Even though y'all know I don't eat eggs, not scrambled or not fried. No, I don't think that I've had egg. If it is, it's diced up real small in Costco's potato salad. It's good as hell though. Trust me. Try it. You gotta have eggs in yours. You can always boil a couple of eggs and throw it in there. It's good. Trust me. Cook the liver tomorrow, Nandy. Maybe I will do that, Timothy. I'm making fried green tomatoes when I wake up. Ooh. Listen, guys, I want to show you guys. So they're on a trip. And Tay is, they're at dinner. I know you guys have heard some rumblings and some things, about Tay. I got my bougie water today. I try to drink at least 2 of these a day. Just keep drinking water, keeps your skin clear. It keeps, it's just the best thing. Natural, God-given thing that you can do for yourself is drink water at minimum. You know what I'm saying? You should be drinking water every day. So there. Let me read this comment first. As long as the bill is paid, especially the gratuity, they will get off the ship. Wow. I know your pH balance is wonderful with all that water. Yes. I definitely, that's definitely a big part of it too, for sure. My urine runs clear. I don't have yellow urine. Should I segue into that? Yeah, I'll tell you about Tay first, and then I'll get into it because there's so much other stuff. So listen. So they're on a cruise. And they're with those 2 or 3 people who showed up. I think somebody said it was one person, and then they found other people to join them. This was the cruise. They gave everybody the information, told everybody, come, let's do a meet and greet. Let's get together. Let's cruise the friendly seas. You know what I'm saying? We know we coming back from Hawaii, but we want to try to get a bag by cruising on Carnival if enough people do it. Yeah, Tay, you right, Tay. Damn, Tay, you smart. You real smart. I'm going to follow. You know what? Fuck it. I know I'm supposed to be a stud and everything. I know I'm supposed to be the head of this relationship. And I'm supposed to be dicking you down, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to let you dick me down every night. Because you know how to get them stars, Tay. You be getting them stars and them bags and them cash apps for people. So I'm going to make you the head of the relationship for now. And we'll revisit this in about a year from now. All right? Little Scrappy know what the fuck she doing. She knows she the boss, baby. Tay's in charge, period, point blank. It ain't no 2 ways about it. She's in charge. So, they always coming up, they something, blah, 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 blah. Tay's newest hustle, that's what you want to call it, is, so Carmen done told us plenty of times that she can't smell. She doesn't have a sense of smell. She herself, Carmen. And Tay said on camera the other day, I can't barely smell anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's because her sinuses are messed up or if that's just a general state of, of being. This thing is so noisy. I bought this little, I don't like going to the ice maker machine. It was one on every floor. And I don't like going to the ice maker machine for a number of reasons. People be putting in nasty. I don't know what people be doing at the ice maker machine, putting their whole cup up there to get ice and shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe these hoes, I don't know. Maybe they toot their ass up and they, you know what I'm saying? They put a whole bunch of ice in they in they private snatch. And they get back to the room with their nigga and they shoot it out across the room. I don't know what people be doing with these ice machines, but I don't like it. Another thing I don't like, listen, it's a lot of advantages to living in a hotel. A lot of people do it. A lot of people, if you have the ability and the means to do it, you do it. It's a lot of freedom. It's a lot of amenities. It's a lot of service. It's great. But one of the things I absolutely miss about my house is, I hate doing like my laundry in the public laundry room, here at the hotel or anywhere else. I don't like that at all. I do not like using public laundromats. I do not like it. I'm not saying I've never done it, Maybe I don't think I have. I mean, we've always had one when I was a kid growing up, but I don't like to do it. It's gross to me. All right. And so that's one of not very many drawbacks that I have about being here at the Hilton. Anyway, I digress. So they're out and they're kikiing at their little dinner and whatnot last night on the ship, Carmen and Tay. And it's giving COVID. And Tay came up and let me pull up the video. Hold on. Let me see. Let me did see now. Hold on. Are you over here? You're not over here. You're not over here either. That's not very nice. Let me see. Hang on a second. I certainly do have it. That was all that. I thought it was you. It's not you. Yeah. Well, I'll look for it. Let me show y'all this video because this shit right here bears repeating. I realize not all of y'all were on here the other night when I showed this, but I need y'all to see this. In honor of Carmen and Tay's 1-year anniversary, I want y'all to see how Tay was acting 4 or 5 days after they met. Here's the video of them less than a week later after they met. This is how Carmen was acting when people were calling her names on the live. They were calling her bossy, hard, and everything. And she me? Hard, not hard. Now y'all already know she be using them eyes and shit. She gonna block your ass with the power of Zeus, Hades, and all the Greek gods, okay? She's gonna block your ass these days. But listen how she was acting. Look how she was acting, in the beginning.
Yeah, we about to chill for a minute and then go to bed. We're asking something.
This townhouse is gorgeous. You can put
Miss
the look
Johnson.
on there.
I'm trying to turn it around.
Chef, I think you can do better. She too bossy.
I like it. She is not bossy. But I like her drive, her spirit, her energy.
Thank you, Lakedra.
I actually like everything about her. I like the sassiness. And
Thank you, Dee.
she's not bossy at all. It may seem like it to y'all, but y'all, she
Thank you,
jokes a lot.
Nadine.
But
Tay is not 55. The lady was asking if 55 is too old. She's a Leo. Tay, you're beautiful. Thank you.
I'm trying to get back to the point that said she's bossy. She don't want to be bossy. She's actually submissive.
Very.
Very
I'm just
submissive.
assertive. So there's a difference. Be nice to kick rock. Chef Carmen likes Tay Tay.
Sure.
I like her sassy. It adds
I
fun to the
love
relationship.
I love it, Sassy. I love that she listens. We don't have to argue about nothing. She respects me as the head of our relationship. She's submissive, but she's sassy. And I love it. I mean that mix. It's like she can get anything in the world for me like that.
She sound hard and a little controlling, we see.
She is not controlling. I promise
And
y'all.
not hard.
You're not hard, but you sassy. You sassy. You ain't gonna take. But you sweet and laid back with me.
Absolutely. Look at this hair. I love it. I told you I was gonna pull it.
Just me. Just Mitty said, look at that motherfucking 5 head. Oh my God. Let me see. Yeah, the Thugiversary. You already know what it is. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that because it bears repeating. I just wanted to show y'all who Carmen thought she was getting versus who she has. Two totally different ass people. I can tell you that. Let me see. Let me see if we can find this thing. Yeah, it's right here. What is it part of? It must be part of a collage. Let me see. No, it's not. It's right here. It's weird. Let me see something. Let me see. Let me try this. Let me try this. No, it should be here. You're so bad. You probably think that song is about you. You're so bad. Is this it right here? This must be it. That lady was definitely off the clock, and she was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to take this extra 15 minutes and let this panther know exactly this scrub, the foundation of it is volcanic ash. You need this. Let's see, hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, guys. So here's Lil Scrappy, no booty. She's married to the blowfish, making her debut of her announcement about her perfume cologne. I'm not sure which one it is. It's some kind of a scent. And I've seen that bottle before. I don't know where I've seen it before, but I've seen it in the Instagram ads. You know how you're on Instagram and you're scrolling and you see Shein. I think it's a Shein scent. It's like Shein. Does Shein make sense? It's part of the Shein scent collection. Oh yes, I've seen it before. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see what it is.
All together? It's like a year.
When? I didn't get a message.
Oh, you wanted this for them, baby?
Oh yeah.
We have a little surprise for you ladies.
I didn't get that. And then I didn't see it at all. No, the mods also have access. So no, I didn't see that. No, here it is.
No, I want you to present it. I didn't want to do it.
No, I mean, it was gonna be out on camera. It's gonna be there.
Oh no, but I wanted you to present it.
Hello. Hello. It's coming. Made to be dropped soon. So I just got off the phone with one of my girlfriends, and she was like, "We need to have a lunch party." I'm like, "I don't want to have a party for anything right now."
You never have a lunch party for something like that.
Lying ass bitch. You want to have a
Look,
party?
I rolled my eyes while I was on the phone with her, and I'm rolling them again. Yeah. You have not smelled it. You have not
love
smelled
it. I'm digging
it. You need to go ahead and put some on and join over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she allergic. I don't want her to have any breakdowns.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get the reaction.
Look at these paid
This
actresses.
fragrance was designed especially for Miss Oh So Pretty.
This is sass. This is name.
This is what? Say that again. Miss Benford.
Oh my God.
You love it?
Hey.
Hi. Thank you. They got that welcome back stuff.
Oh my God.
Child, listen to me here. Listen here. Okay. So many points I could make about this video. First of all, the paid actresses at the table. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Who purchases making perfume? Have you guys ever been to like a lab, or you know what I'm saying? Do you know the science that goes into making perfume and testing and making sense? It takes a long time. It takes years, okay? And it is a very involved, intricate, complex. You have to have so I used to do this testing for different scents and stuff when I was in college for one of my colleagues, fellow students, who was doing testing on different pH balances and different body scents as it pertained to and related to and was tested for the same perfume. So in other words, how the same perfume smelled on like 15 different people, right? And so, that is how people who are making different scents and stuff like that, that's just one of the things that they do. They test it out, all these undertones and this and that. It's a very intricate, involved, complex, which we know Tay's not doing. We see it every day online doing absolutely fucking nothing. So, I mean, if you're just going to get some perfume, something like perfume is something very personal. That's very, very, very personal scents and smells. And again, what smells good on me may not smell good on you and vice versa. So, I find it very interesting that if Tay had herself together this whole time, she had money, she had a house, she had this, she had that. Where was your perfume line at? You didn't get the money to fund your perfume line until the Pink Panther came into the picture, okay? Because if you was all this and that, you'd have had your perfume line out and popping already. But you're using the funding and everything else from Cook to Crook. Well, she don't have anything else but the money. Using that money to, to once again advance your financial goals, objectives, et cetera, et cetera. And you're gonna leave. Carmen's gonna be left right in the fucking dust when all this is done, said and done. It's really tragic. Because again, Tay, if you was all this and that for all these years or whatever amount of time, you'd already had your closet done. You'd already had your, all these red bottoms your ass buying now. You'd have had, and designers, when we saw you, you were wearing a simple little black dress with some cheap ass flip-flops on when we saw you, the first time we saw you, okay? And with them jumbo braids, and I'm not even gonna get into that because that's irrelevant. But you came up. You came up since you've been with Cook the Crook. You came up off her money. And the sad part about it is, and if you were married for years and you worked together to build something, that's totally different. But you haven't even known this lady a year. And you done came up off her money in so many different ways, in so many different respects. It's just absolutely nauseating. And this perfume is just another venture that you're doing with this lady's money. Someone said, I like oils from the Muslim stores. This lasts long and doesn't cost arm and a leg. Y'all know Miss Sherry from Body naturalbuttersbars.com. Miss Sherry, she's our partner. She's a teammate, first of all, and she's our partner. With overnight bags. She sells uncut oils and stuff like that, oils and all kinds of stuff. Y'all need to go to her website because everyone who has purchased her oils or her creams and stuff like that, y'all all be raving about it and telling all y'all friends, like, y'all shop with her a lot. Like, her products are super bomb. They're all natural, and Miss Sherry's just so bomb. They're going to be sneezing later. Someone said, yes, it's quite extensive. It's quite extensive. Just someone said, just sad. The lady in red was not impressed. Really? I didn't. Oh God, I have to run it back. Let me see. Let me just see if we can find the lady in red. See if we can run it back. Hold on. I wasn't really looking. I was too busy cackling.
All together, like when? I didn't get a message.
Oh, you wanted this for them, baby?
Oh yeah.
We have a little surprise for you ladies.
I didn't get that. And then I didn't see it at all. No, the mods also have access. So no, I didn't see that. No, here it is.
No, I want you to present it. I didn't want to do it.
No, I mean, if it's gonna be out on camera, it's gonna be there.
Oh no, but I wanted you to present it.
Hello. Hello.
She knew it's bullshit. That's why she looked like that.
Name to be dropped soon. So I just got off the phone with one of my girlfriends, and she was like, "We need to have a lunch party." I'm like, I don't want to have a party for anything right now.
You never have a lunch party for something like that.
Look, I rolled my eyes while I was on the phone with her, and I'm rolling them again. Yeah. You have not smelled it. I love it. You need to go ahead and put some on. Enjoy it. Over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she allergic. I don't want her to have any breakdowns.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me get the reaction.
Oh my God.
This fragrance was designed especially for Miss Oh So Pretty.
This is sass. This is name.
This is what? Say that again.
That lady in the red was like,
Miss Benford.
Oh my God.
You love it.
Hey.
Hi. Thank you. Ooh. Welcome back stuff.
Oh my God. Oh my.
y'all something else in these comments. Somebody said, wait, let me go back to just Smitty's comment because it's a great point. Just Smitty said, any scent developed in less than a year definitely will break out the skin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes time. This is listen, y'all. You got to be operating within the confines of, they claim that they pray and they this and they that. I've never heard Carmen pray, like I said before, but you can't just be out here just doing whatever. You gotta be doing. You do it in the flesh, you're gonna have to maintain whatever you do in the flesh in life. Listen to me, y'all. Can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it about? This go for me too. I'm not exempt. Absolutely not. I'm at the top of the heap of this. Whatever you do in the flesh in life, you're gonna always have to maintain in the flesh. Whatever it is. Whatever you do in the flesh, okay? And whatever manipulation you do for this, that, anything you do in the flesh, you're going to have to always maintain in the flesh, and it will not last, whatever it is. Whatever it is. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. It's true. Somebody wanted to know. I gotta drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log before I go that route. Oh my God. I just noticed Carnival serves the same water that's sold at Dollar Tree. Somebody wanted to know, Miss told you she shoved it away quickly. You did. You called that. Somebody want to know what Miss Sherry's website it is. It's www.naturalbutters with an S, bars with an S, www.naturalbuttersbars.com. Go to her website. Speaking of her website and her products, you all know that I have been doing the Sweet Life overnight bags. And if you missed the last couple of lives, I did let you know that I'm going to be cutting off the sales for the bags. Let me see. Hold on. This coming Sunday, today, I guess today now, because the bags will be the date for the bags is Juneteenth, June 19th. You'll have them on or before, or they'll be out on or before June 19th. All right. And Juneteenth, that's a very significant time in African American history, which is why I chose that date. If you are ordering your bag on June 14th, you don't expect to get your bag on June 19th. I have so many orders from people who've been ordering from the very beginning, and I'm very, very grateful to each of you for that. Very humble. I've been calling people. Please don't ask me, hey, have you called me yet? I will. If I called you and I couldn't reach you, you know that I will call you multiple times. Like, I definitely, please know that when your bag ships out, I would have talked to you first. All right, just know that, rest assured. So the bags, today is the last day to buy the bag for $224. For $225. So it's $50 off. It's regularly $275, and free shipping through today. After today, we are going to the regular price for the bags, which is $275, and shipping. All right, which is still a great deal. There's so many really, really, really great things in the bag, and the bag itself is just sexy. It's gorgeous. It's phenomenal. Y'all have been buying these bags up, telling your friends, buying them for your family, and I'm very grateful for that. Very appreciative. I'm working very hard to make sure that everything I put in the bag, if I get it off a sales rack, if I get it off of clearance, I hope I could find some stuff on clearance to put in the bags. But please know that it's got to pass my tidy eye and a quality control. I'm not going to compromise quality for cost. I've never done that in my life. But if I could find something on clearance to put in that bag, oh yes, I'm going to buy it and put it in the bag. You're going to enjoy it too. So I'm not just going to put bullshit in the bag. And just because something's on clearance, which nothing in the bag is on clearance. I wish I could have gotten something on clearance, but just because something's on clearance doesn't mean it's not something that's, people would enjoy. But I digress. Today, Sunday, is the last day to purchase, again, the bags at the $225 rate. And you guys have been in my inbox asking me. I did a giveaway for a couple of weeks ago on our Sweet Life page. Just gave a couple of bags away just when I first launched, I think, did the soft launch. Gave some bags away and, money, prizes, all that kind of stuff. And you guys have been in my inbox about a couple of things. One, you've been asking about Afterpay, right? I am going to be doing Afterpay, not right now, because that will mean a whole bunch more orders will be coming in. And I don't have the capacity or the bandwidth to do that right now. For the next 2.5, almost 3 weeks, I have already taken off of work. I've taken a brief sabbatical. I have over a year of vacation time because I'm always at work. I work from home. I don't have a reason to call out of work. If I'm sick or I'm not feeling well, I'm still working because I don't have to leave the house. So I'm taking 2 weeks, 2.5, almost 3 weeks to just dedicate to getting these orders filled and, making sure that everything that you wanted in your bag, from if I can get your color pajamas, or your, whatever it may be, like if you wanted your earpods to be white instead of black, I'm just trying to make sure that you have the things you need. Definitely making sure that you have the right size that you need for your pajamas, the type of pajamas you want, a shirt, or if you an oversized shirt, or if you want regular pajamas. It's a lot of moving parts, but I'm built for it. And I am very happy to be doing it. This is brought me so much joy, and I've connected with so many of you on this venture. I am like very, very happy to be making these connections. And I'm not gonna lie, the money is the money's money. All right. And I really appreciate you all for supporting my vision and understanding the reason behind why I even started this business venture. It was a very profound reason. People were stalking the shit out of me here at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? And or at my favorite place, or wherever. All kinds of illegal stuff like that. And that could for a bunch of people. And it was a great opportunity. It's been a great opportunity to turn a beef into a bag. And you guys have been supporting, and I'm so grateful for it. I am, as I shared with you guys, moving not just in this Facebook space for just you guys, but also partnering with different organizations and companies, and aligning myself, so that these bags can be accessed by more people and more places and more spaces. I'm coming out with a more masculine bag. Y'all have been on me about that too. And that'll be at the end of the summer. Bags totally different than these bags. And at the end of the year, I'm coming out with a maternity bag. I have a patent pending on all of these. That's another thing that I've been working on. I've been super busy. So I appreciate you guys' patience with me with not showing up on our scheduled time to do our lives and stuff like that. I'm trying to serve you in other ways at this point. In addition to coming on live and entertaining and engaging with you. But, I am in a lot of different things, doing a lot of different things, trying to make things work for you guys. So so today is the last day, Sunday, to purchase your bags at the $225 rate. And I've been, like I said, calling you all, checking the list, checking it thrice. I'm going down my spreadsheet. If I haven't called you, don't worry. You will get called before your bag get mailed. I promise you that. All right. Just to confirm your shipping address, your sizes, your colors, your this, your that, etc. I personally have been putting all of your items together and assembling them. I have created quality control checklists. So every single bag and all of your items that are boxed are checked by me. And I'll include that quality control checklist in your package as well. So you'll have that. So you know that everything that I said that is in this overnight bag was signed off on and checked by me personally. So not doing a giveaway, but you guys have asked me to do a raffle for the bags. So I've been kind of on the fence about that because of a number of things. I already have my hands full with so many different things, you guys. Again, working for you, working with you and for you on this incredible venture. It's been incredible. And I say very humbly, I help people create businesses all the time, right? That's part of my business to do. That's part of my training, my education in school, skill set, etc. And even beyond that, besides that, I help. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What I was going to say was it takes businesses years to turn a profit or to make sales, and et cetera, et cetera. But when God breathes, y'all know I'm not what's called a religious egghead. But when God breathes on something, he gives you an idea and he breathes on it. There's nothing any hater, any person in the bushes on the sidelines, any venomous, spiteful, you know what I'm saying, black-hearted, cold, nothing they say matters. It's all fodder. It's all noise because you might stop me, but you can't stop the will of God. Nobody. I can't. Nobody can. So, this venture has been incredible for me because it's just every day the orders are coming in, and I'm very grateful for it. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning in this space, and me expanding out to other spaces. I'm very excited about the prospect of that. We all want to retire, and we all want to retire well. And for me, I've worked my whole life. I've always worked. I've never not worked ever in life. And so I want to do something that I find enjoyable, that I can stand behind, and that I think will retire me well, and some years from now. So thank you guys again so much for your support. Now, the bags. So I will be doing 2 bag giveaways, or they were giveaways before, but 2 bag raffles. All right. You guys have asked for it. I've been on the fence about it. I've been like, I'm not sure. But I'm going to, so tomorrow, today's Sunday, later today, I will go live, and I will put the names on the wheel for the people who purchased the raffle ticket to win a bag, and you will get your bag by Juneteenth. Your order will go out with everyone else's order, for this first batch of bags, etc. So, I've thought about how I should do it, because, people are always sitting back creating these fake ass cash apps. This happened to you guys the last time we did something in the theater. Maybe about a handful of you guys had, sent money. It was just $10 into the wrong place. You sent it to, it was similar to my name, but it wasn't my name. This is what Carmen does. This is what her camp does. This is what her minions do. They study this page, and they wait for me to drop things like open the theater or charge for something. And your McAfee. And then they will create a fake ass Cash App name close to mine in hopes that you'll mess up and send it to them so they can get some coins, because that's what people do with that kind of mindset. So I thought maybe I should just create a ticket and put it on our Sweet Life website, on the website, so I can create so instead of purchasing a bag, you can purchase a ticket that way. That way, of course, there wouldn't be any issues with somebody sending the money to the wrong place and da 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 da. Because people was upset, like, well, Nandy, we sent the $10. Can't you still just let me in? You need to go report that to Cash App, okay, as fraud. And you didn't send the $10 to me. So, but so you guys need to be I only have one Cash App. It's very simple. It is very straightforward. It's not a lot of letters. It's not long. It's none of that at all. It's a very, very simple, but people get crafty. They put a little period afterwards. So when you start typing my name, it looks like, oh, there's Nandy's page. They'll even use my picture, but I only have one Cash App. It's very, very simple. Let me put my glasses on. Hold on 1 second. Thanks, Valerie. I appreciate that so much. Nandy, that was a stroke of genius. I can't do it. Listen, I'm not that brilliant to come up with something this great. And God had to put this in my mind. I really, really strongly believe that. Just one squirt. So I only have one Cash App. It's a very simple Cash App. All right. And it is, inevitably, it's very simple, guys. Inevitably, somebody, somewhere, somehow, always, somehow, send it to the wrong place. So my Cash App is it's DEE 7900. There's no period. There's no exclamation point. There's nothing. No underscore, none of that. It's DEE 7900. All right. That's my Cash App. And I only have one. If you send it somewhere else, you're going to have to definitely take that up with Cash App. All right. So I will be doing 2 bag giveaways. Use your Cash App history, everyone. Right. Send a request to people who want to purchase a ticket. That's a good suggestion. That's a very good suggestion, Vanessa, because but then that will require me to like keep sending requests and this. But that is a good suggestion, because someone did that the last time we were doing the theater. They sent me a request or something. I do the Cash App. I do money giveaways sometime, and the last time I did like a giveaway for money, Cash App giveaway, the person sent me a request and it was super easy. I just sent it to them that way. But that is a good, that is a very, very good suggestion, because people definitely be out here squatting like Khalik, as we say in New York. They be squatting like Khalik, and they definitely be waiting for you to fuck up and send it to the wrong Cash App. Don't do that. Please don't do that. So use your Cash App history, everyone. Yeah, if you sent me something, or if I sent you something, if I've sent you something or you sent me something, you know, you have, you can get, it's in your history. All right. But if you don't send it to the wrong one. So here are the rules of engagement. All right. I actually put a little thing together for you guys. So it's very, very simple. Super simple. Oh, I know why that's doing that. So this is for 2 bags. The bags sell regularly. They're regularly going to be on sale for $275. Here it is here. Okay. So I'll put it up on the screen. Let me hold on a second. So the bags will ship out, like I said, like the rest. This bag won't be any different than any of the other bags. People who've paid full price, regular price for the bags. All right. So these aren't discounted bags, or you're going to get the leftover stuff that's left over, or anything like that. So here it is. There you go. Okay. Let me leave it up. Not sure why I did that. Doesn't like to be looped. So the raffle is $50, right? So it's $50 for entry into this raffle. All right. Let me loop it. See if it'll stay like that. It's $50 for entry into the raffle. Super easy. We'll go live tomorrow at 1:00, and I'll put the names on the wheel for the people who entered. What I'll do is if you purchase a raffle ticket, I'll add you to a group. Is how I'll do it. I'll add you to a group once you purchase your raffle ticket, and then we'll go live in that group. And put all the names on the wheel of the people who actually purchased the ticket. That's how we'll do it. All right. And so it's $50. If you win, if your name is pulled, it'll be 2 bags, and they'll have everything in them. They'll be just like all the other bags. And if you win, you will get your bag. Your bag will be on its way to you on or before June 19th. All right. And I just told you guys it's $50. So, and you have to be following our page. All right. So some of you are following the page. It's Sweet Life 777, or the Sweet Life 777 on Facebook and on Instagram. That is, it's important that you're following that page. Just like when I give out cash all the time on this page, I check to see if you are following the page. That's usually the only requirement to win cash on this page. You have to be following. But in this case of this bag, this is an expense. And so the ticket for entry is $50. That's, basically giving the bag away. Not basically. The shipping alone is like $15, $20. So yeah, that is the fee. So someone said, so $50 isn't bad for 2 bags. No. So it's $50. No, you don't get 2 bags. It's $50. I'm giving away 2 bags, 1 to each person. Okay. Nobody's going to, well, you're not going to get 2 bags. Annie, who said that. So, yep. Why are you? Because I know you purchased the bag. So you're thinking like, oh, I could have just waited to, do the raffle for $50. Listen, guys, these are bags that I purchased already. All right. And the things that go into the bags, they're already purchased as well. I purchased more than the orders that we have already ordered. So that way, as people start to order more bags, I don't have to wait for the supplies to come in. I don't have to wait for the bags. I ordered more bags than I need and more supplies. So the overnight bags are ready to be assembled. Other than your pajama size, everything else is already part of the bag. So if you guys want to participate in the raffle and you want a chance to win one of the bags, you certainly can do that. If not, that's perfectly fine. You can certainly still buy the bag. The bag is $225. And until today, after today, I'm actually taking the website down, so you won't be able to purchase the bags until I can get my arm around all these orders that have come in and try to get them out to you guys by the time that I committed to and that I promised by. So I can't just keep taking a lot of orders and I don't have the bandwidth to to fulfill them in a proper time. All right, let's see. Oh, my bad. I thought it was $50 for 2 bags. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. So again, if you purchase a raffle ticket, I will definitely have your information. I will add you to the group for everyone who purchases a raffle ticket. I will go live at 1 o'clock in that group, spin the wheel, and let you guys know. And you guys will see live who wins the bag. All right. Otherwise, all of you who have already purchased your bags, everything's coming together. The only thing I'm waiting on right now are the pajamas and the custom boxes to put everything in. I think I told you guys this. I was going to put all of your stuff in the bag, in the duffel, and send it to you that way, but that wouldn't I don't want your things to be crushed and I don't want your bag to be crushed. So I will ship your actual bag, the duffel itself, out to you in the original packaging from the company and in its dust bag, in its own dust bag. And so I'll have that in the box. And then on the other side of the box that I'll ship to you will be a custom box with all of your stuff inside of it. All right. So I have a lot to do. I'm probably going to call some of you tonight, if that's okay. I mean, you're part of the night crew. So, well, not now. It's 4 o'clock. I didn't realize it was so late. But I definitely will be calling you this weekend. Anessa, if you're watching, I did not forget that I said that I will reach out to you and help you with that name change thing that you need. So I have not forgotten about that. It's one of me and it's so many of you guys. So, but please know that I'm definitely always working for you guys. Another thing you guys asked for was the Afterpay. I think I touched on it a little bit, but I will definitely be doing that, the Afterpay, so that you guys can have like flexible options to purchase the bag. I know a lot more people want to purchase the bag, but I understand that it's out of reach for some people. I get that too. Where are my microphones cutting off? I will be adding that option for the Afterpay, like in probably toward the end of the summer or in the next few weeks. Not right now, but it is coming. It is something that I'm definitely going to implement. All right. Let me hold on one second. Let me put my glasses on. You can call me if you're getting off now. I already talked to you, Tracy. Let me see. Let me see. No, I didn't. I called you on 6-1 and I called you on 6-2. I didn't get an answer. So I'll give you a call once we get off if you're still up. No rush. I know you're busy. Will the bag have the contents also? Yes. All right, guys, listen, I have to go. So I have a lot to do. I'm going to give you a call, Tracy, right now so we can go over your selections and stuff. No, we hadn't talked. I called you several times, though. But I'll call you now. Recommendations I sent you. All right. Listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. I definitely appreciate, again, all the support. Doing the raffle was an idea that you guys had. Again, these bags are an expense. They're a cost, and I've given away a couple already. So this is a middle ground to appease you guys and give you, a couple more, throw a couple more out there to you guys. Believe me, I'm doing okay. Thanks to God with the bag sale. So I'm not trying to run up a bag on some damn raffle. Just trying to give y'all a bag at at a fraction of the cost. But thanks so much. You guys are keeping me busy with the orders and the purchases, the sales, your conversations with me. If I call you over the next day or so, please, guys, know that I have a lot of other people to call. I'm just asking and thanking you in advance for not keeping me on the phone for a long, long time. I love talking to you guys, but I need to work quickly to make these selections and get everything locked in the system. All right. You guys have a great rest of the night. I really appreciate your time, your engagement. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. I'll be going live today at 1 p.m. In the space for people who, in the private space for people who purchased a raffle ticket, and picking 2 winners for 2 separate bags. All right. You guys have a good rest of the day. I will talk to you soon. If you haven't been to Miss Sherry's website, it's naturalbuttersbars.com. And Miss Sherry's, I've teamed up with her just to reiterate, there will be a Body Butters bag in your overnight bag also. So more to come on that. And the website to purchase a bag, if you are like, you know what, I ain't even about to take my time and, you know what I'm saying, and put my name in a hat for a raffle. I'm actually just going to go ahead and purchase my bag. So that way I know I'm going to get one. You can certainly do that today up until about 10 o'clock tonight, Sunday. I will not be selling any more of the bags at the price of $225 with free shipping. I will be putting it on a pause, and then when I restart the sale of the bags, after I get my arms around all of this, they will be for the $275 price, the regular price, right, with shipping. You guys have a great rest of the night. I have a special place in my heart for the night crew. Y'all already know this. I'm going to try to get me some sleep, and I'm going to call Tracy first, and then I'm going to try to get me some sleep, and I will catch you guys on my next live. All right. HotelSuiteLife.com is the website. Bye. Why do you say so much? Why are you on my page? That means that you're on my page a lot if you hear me say that a lot. People who have I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm just going to go ahead and block you. You're such an idiot. All right. I love the Afterpay to save up. You guys have a good rest of the night. I don't know why idiots get on my page and ask stupid questions like that. You guys have a good night.